Hello everyone, welcome to How to Code video series. So this is the third video, and today the problem is to find out prime numbers. Okay, a number is prime or not. So for this, the input is 7, any integer number, and the output prime or not. Okay, so quickly we will move to the logic part, and by definition we can say that a number is prime if the number is divisible by 1 and itself only. Okay, so that we have to remember, otherwise the number is not prime. So mathematically we can apply the modulus operator here, and if the remainder part is 0 in both the cases where the number is divisible by 1 and 7, then we can say yes, the number is prime. So mathematically I can write 7 mod 1 equals to 0 and 7 mod 7 equals to 0. Fine. So what we have to do, actually we have to divide 7 by all the numbers from 1 to 7. Fine. So how many cases are there? 7 cases are there, and among the 7 cases only 2 cases are available while the remainder part is 0. Okay, so here we can count this case as 2. Okay, so the count is 2 where the remainder part will be 0. Now this can be the logic for prime as per the prime number definition. Okay, so this is logic number 1, no problem. Now quickly we will go to the programming part. Fine. So void main. Now I will take one variable of type integer, because here the type of variable is integer, and number. Okay, now you can take scanf, or you can initialize a value for taking the input. Okay, next I have to implement the logic. Now here we have to perform the modulus operation or mod operation multiple times, that means from 1 to 7. Okay, if I will consider the input as n, that means I have to rotate the modulus operation n number of times. Fine, that means we will repeat the same activity multiple times. So for this type of activity we know in C we have loop. Okay, and for this kind of activity in this program I think for loop is suitable. Okay, so we can apply for loop here because we are doing the same job multiple times. So remember, this is the logic part. Actually we are performing the same modulus operation multiple times. Why multiple times? Because I have to apply this mod operation from 1 to 7 mod 7. Okay, next 7 mod 2 and up to 7 mod 7. So I have to rotate the same thing multiple times. Fine. So that's why in this case it is not a wise decision to write multiple times. That means first I will write 7 mod 1, then 7 mod 2. If I am doing programming, why I will write so much thing? Programming is for automating thing, right? Automation is the key objective for programming. Now so here in C I can apply for loop for this. So in this case I will apply the for loop, and in for loop the first part is initial part. Okay, initialization. Next is the condition part, and the third one is the increment part. Fine. So what is the initialization? Here I will initialize the variable that is applicable for loop from 1, because I have to divide the number 7 from 1. Okay, so here I will start I from 1. Next what will be the condition? That the loop will rotate up to that condition. If the condition fails, automatically the code will be out of the loop. Okay, until the condition satisfy, then it will rotate, otherwise it will break. Okay, it will go out of the loop. So here how many times we have to rotate it? N times, because in case of 7 we are starting from 1 and we will end using 7. Okay, so here the number is num, so I will write less than equals to number, and I will increment the I by 1, that's why I plus plus. So this is the for loop part here, and inside this for loop I will apply the condition part, that is I will apply the logic, the modulus operator here. This logic I have to apply. How to apply this one? So obviously for condition part I will apply the if else. So I will write number here. So instead of 7 here I am writing number, because for general purpose we are taking number from user, right? So mod I. So when I will write this statement inside the if, automatically it will perform the mod operation. Fine. So next it will test it. Okay, it will test it with 0. So number mod I equals to 0, and we have to count the cases, okay, because we know only 2 count will be there. So for this also we have to use the extra variable for counting the value. So I am using the variable count, actually plus plus. The plus plus operator will increment the value of the count. Okay, so just close the if part and also the for loop. So here I have to take and the 2 other variables, one for loop and the one for the count purpose. Okay, so just add these 2 variables. Okay, so after num I will add these 2 variables, I and count, and obviously I will initialize the count variable with 0 value. Okay, fine. So whenever this reminder part will be 0, automatically the value of the count will be incremented. Okay, now we know for prime number the count should be 2. If it is more than 2, automatically it is not prime number. So from this count value we can easily just check it out if it is prime or not. That is the next part. From here I will write the next part here, that if count equals to 2, then printf prime. Okay, else if there is only single statement, you don't have to use the curly braces. Okay, so I am writing it here for syntax purpose, but you can also omit it. Okay, you can also omit this part. So for simplicity I can write if count equals to 2, printf prime, the number is prime. Okay, else printf not prime. That's it. So if we apply this part, okay, this part, then automatically it will find out the prime number. Okay, so quickly we can go to the programming environment. Yeah, so this is the code, the same code actually. So the variables are a little bit different here. So number I am using flag instead of count. Okay, and yes, I am using the I variable and initializing the variable inside the for loop. So this is the same code. Okay, fine. So here I am counting the number of cases where we can have reminder 0. Okay, and if the cases are 2, just equals to 2, then that means the number is prime. So this is the code. I think the same logic actually, whatever logic I have discussed in the previous canvas. Okay, the same logic is available in this code, and yes, so right now I will execute the code and to check the output. Yes, any number 15. So 15 is not a prime number. Fine. So let us check it with a prime number. Next 11. Yes, 11 is a prime number. Again, I can check with another number that is say 117. Not a prime number. Okay, fine. So in this way we can find out the prime number. Okay, and another thing is there, we can also apply the alternative logic. Okay, so in the next video we will apply the alternate logic. Okay, thank you. Meanwhile, if you can develop the alternate logic, that means we can optimize this code, just use the comment section to post your comment regarding the alternative logic regarding prime number. Okay, thank you.